rebounds, let me tell you that. Oh, I don't know how Palma Jorge managed to get that. Maybe she had the bucket in the palm of her hand. Oh, inspired. Anyway, that's a tough miss. That gives Madrid some life. And I don't really know how I feel about that call. I really don't. We'll see the replay right here. She's jumping forward. She's jumping forward. The one thing I would say, though, is that Petrinaite turned around. And you're not supposed to be contesting anybody with your back to your opponent. So it's a 50-50 on this, meaning Marta Cunha is jumping forward 1 meter, which to me is an unnatural movement for a shooter. But Petrinaite turns her back, which gets her out of position defensively. So 2 for 2, giving Madrid a 1-point lead. Watch out, Bucharest, you are in trouble. Petrinaite trying to go for a quick fist. Mendez, La Bomba, 4-2. 17-14, and now Podar settling. The shot selection is not the best, and I want to say something, though. Did you see Kukowski touch the ball in this game? Did you see Kukowski sealing, posting up hard? Did you see 2 lady actions with Kukowski involved, diving down to the cup? No, you haven't, and that's what I'm saying. Bucharest still unexperienced, and they have not identified the advantage, which was pretty clear to me. And you remember me talking about it in the team's presentations, saying that Madrid physically will suffer against Kukowski a little bit. Oh, this time around, you see she jumps sideways, so I have no problem with that. If you go sideways, no problem. But if you jump forward, it's tough. But Petrinaite gets the bucket. Good hands. But yeah, for me, I think that Bucharest is making life much harder on itself than it needs to be. Good patience, some off-ball movement. You have a full buffet. You can go with handoffs. You can go with pick, screen, rescreen, pick, repick. You know, so many options. You can go with a little pin away action to try to force a switch, and you can then seal out the opponent in your back. So many ways you can do this. Ooh, that would have been insane. Marta Cunha, she's capable of knocking it down. That's the scariest about it. And Limousin, who was already clutch in the quarterfinals against Prague, winning in overtime. Can she come back with another clutch performance? Marta Cunha, that's where, Gervasini misses. A little bit off target now, but I can leave with Limousin driving hard to the cup, going to her left. Good defense by Kukowski. And Limousin, no love. The ball bounces twice on the cup. Can Madrid come up with a huge win? Down 1 lady. 12-second shot clock violation. Are they going to call for their timeout? Did they already call for their timeout? Let's see. 21.6 seconds left. Bucharest is going to play small. Podar. Oh! She finds the way to give the ball to Limousin. This is a push in the back. It's only the 4th team foul against Madrid. They've already used their timeout. Bucharest now needs a bucket to potentially send the game to overtime. Can they take it away? Oh, the deadly crossover! Hortense Limousin snatching your soul. Good contest from Petrinaite, and once again, Hortense Limousin coming up big late in the stretch to give CS Rapid Bucharest some serenity. Ugh. That was nasty. I'm sorry, Laura Mendez. She had to turn around completely. Had I been Laura Mendez, would have gapped up a lot more. You don't want to get too close to Hortense Limousin. She's too fast, too furious. Now, that being said, Madrid, as you've seen, is a team capable of launching from deep and even off one leg. So watch out. If you're Bucharest in their overtime game in the quarterfinals against Prague, they gave up a few open looks to Prague. Limousin, a little bit out of control. Madrid in position. And reminder, Bucharest cannot afford to foul, by the way. It would be 2 free throws. Uh-oh, 2 people on the ball gets you in trouble. Mendez, no. Uh-oh, that was awkward. Didn't she leave her feet? Palma Jorge left her feet. Mendez for a second chance. Off target again. But it looked awkward. I felt that Palma Jorge left her feet and then dribbled. Went fast. But these are 2 wide open shots. I told you already against Prague that Bucharest gave up some wide open looks. They did it again. Didn't pay the price for it. Nice flash. And just like against Prague, Petrinaite scored the first bucket for Bucharest in overtime. They need to match up. Bukowski needs to stay tight. Good hands. Give the ball up to Hortense Limousin unless Petrinaite will take it all the way. She draws the foul and she will earn 1 free throw. It's a copy-paste type scenario for Bucharest. You want to know what the final score was in the quarterfinals? CS Rapid won 19-17. You see what the score is right now? It's 18-17. The free throw to send Bucharest in the final game against Netherlands. Completely off target. They need to watch out. Kanea, she wants to trigger. She wants to pull up. She does. Great defense. Kukowski with the second defensive stop in a row. She stole the previous attempt and she blocks the second. All right now, give the ball up to Hortense and move out the way. Hortense, ISO mode. She goes left. She can't get it done. They need to close out. Uh-oh, open look for the game. On target but short, Palma Jorge. But the Petrinaite needs to get up. Once again, oh, deadly cross, and that's a bad pass. This has a smell of uncertainty and madness. Madrid completely cooked, having played the whole game without a sub. Ball at the top. They've missed so many attempts from deep already. Could that be the possession for Canea? They're going two people on the ball from the top of the key. And Bucharest once again defensively makes a silly mistake. They've given up so many open looks against Prague, and they've done the same thing against Madrid. Eventually, if you gamble that way, or if you're still not sharp enough defensively with those coverages, you're going to pay the price. Wow. Wow. Here, Petrinaite and Kukovski need to communicate. Petrinaite switching unnecessarily. Swish. Hasta luego. Madrid in the final against the Netherlands. So here you have the bracket. Bucharest can nourish many regrets. It's showing you still some great potential. So the women's series will come back for the final game in a little bit. Right now, done with the Women's Series semifinals. We're going straight up into the last pool game in the wheelchair Vienna Masters. It's going to be quite the interesting matchup, as we've seen earlier today, win today Graz go against the 99ers of Cologne, hailing out of Germany. We lost 12-4. And after we've seen Graz unable to qualify to the semis, we're going to see if win today Vienna can come up with a big win right now to keep its hopes alive. It's not going to be an easy task, let me tell you. Right now, FDI Madrid and WARSAW both have 2 wins. FDI Madrid took care of business against Nutwell, winning 16-4. And now Vienna is in a must-win situation. I don't know if they're going to have the ability offensively to make up for the gap with FDI Madrid. They need to win right now against WARSAW, and they need to win big. WARSAW is undefeated, 2-0 record, winning against FDI Madrid 14-11, and against Nutwell 21-5. So let's see what Vienna can do. We saw yesterday that they only played with 3 players in this competition. And now it's their last opportunity to hope for semifinal action. With today, Vienna won against Nutwell its first game, 16-6. And they lost yesterday here on the main court, the A1 Arena, against FDI Madrid, 15-9. So they have not only to beat the undefeated Mustang WARSAW, but they have to do so scoring a lot of points. The total points aggregate after 3 games, for FDI Madrid is 42. Vienna has 25. So always been pretty good in math, but they need to score 18 to get past the Spaniards. Because in case of three-way ties, in 3x3, it's the points aggregate between the three teams. It's the offense that will determine who moves on and who does not. So WARSAW plays with no sub either. If I check final standings in Pool A, it's Galatasaray and Cole 99ers that made it to the semis, and WARSAW, with its great offensive output so far in this event, is very likely going to finish top seed. Can Vienna create the surprise? That's the way to start, though. Great take. Finish from Haggard Hubert. There's a baseline violation. Rolled on the line. Ball at the top. Can Vienna go crazy offensively? That's a great drive to the cup. And I would say there's a bit of contact on the side. I kind of agree with Hubert. Yep, right there. That should have been an N1. Come on, ref. Going for the mid-range. Good defense, Vienna. Doing a great job. Ooh, the pass is a bit too high, a bit too hard. Supan Alexander. Here's it from Haggard Hubert saying, don't worry, we're good. We're good. Great defense. Freezing up any type of collaboration coming from the opposite. Lob pass. Crazy angle. Oh, he's trying to get it. Oh my goodness. The body control. Crazy angle right under the cup. 3-0 lead. Can Vienna keep up with the good pace right now? He's on a mission. Haggard Hubert gives Vienna a 4-point lead, and right now FDI Madrid is watching this game live and thinking, what is going on right now? Mustang WARSAW has been so dominant since the beginning of the event. Nice little dump off to the left. Fortunately, time is of the essence. And you still need to take in consideration the 12 seconds. The shot clock is the same in 3x3 and wheelchair 3x3. WARSAW with its first bucket of the game. And Stan is the one putting them on the scoreboard. Great fit inside. Right now, WARSAW is doing a poor job keeping Haggard Hubert out of the paint. They find some life offensively. Hubert, great feed. Back right at you. That's an N1. Vienna understands the assignment. They need to put points up on the board. That's what you call a give and go. When you got Hager Hubert playing with great efficiency like that, all hopes are allowed. A lot of contact. Don't worry about all that. Those boys, they've seen worse. The game of 3x3. Both wheelchair 3x3 and straight up 3x3 is physical. It's intense. The battle for position is exactly the same. Please believe it. And the hit probably happened on the shoulder blade. Stefan Alexander. You all right? There you go. Took the hit like a champ. Has the crowd cheering for him, rightfully so. So ball at the top, WARSAW. Trying to go for the mid-range. Hubert with the outlet. Driving right through the middle. He is not missing a shot. Hager Hubert. Right now the pace is looking great for Vienna. 7 points already in less than 3 minutes. Going for the long range. No, lob pass. That's the right thing to do. Mehmet Hagirli. Great IQ play. And if you followed Vienna in the competition, Hagirli is more than capable of shooting from far. Wrap around. That was a tough attempt. Screen. Hagirli will go for the mid-range. It's going to be a little bit off. Great fast break right there. The outlet. Good dive. Is he going to make the extra pass? He takes it himself. Stefan Alexander, 9-2. Wow, Vienna. Fortunately, Stefan Alexander could not take control of the rock. We're going to have the first TV timeout, and I am absolutely impressed with Vienna's performance. They're coming up with their very best performance in this tournament at the very best time. It's not about how you start all the time. It's also about how you finish. Little baseline. With the offensive board, he takes his time, puts too much protein on it. Hager Hubert. Good rebound, the great pass. That is unfortunate. Mehmet Hagirli could not convert. He's upset with himself. It was a great pass by Alexander. And Maciek in glass, nice shot. WARSAW. He's having thoughts of a comeback. Great screen. Little snake drive right there. Went to the middle. Used up a great screen. You'll see it right there. Maciek doing his job to give a wide open driving lane to Mosler. And Mosler now with the free throw to try to close up the gap. Ball rims out. To me, it's not as much for Vienna how many points WARSAW scores, it's how many points they score. Great pass. You got to finish that under the hoop. That is unfortunate for Alexander. Because win today, Vienna needs buckets. They need to run up the score. WARSAW starting to figure things out now. Dominic Mosler. Good pass, and this time, no. That's the second close to the cup basket that Alexander misses. And Hayili cleans up the mess. That's gonna be a turnover. Vienna recovers possession. 4 minutes and 29 seconds. I told you they need 18. 18 points. We would have a three-way tie at the top. Oh! Doesn't count. That is unfortunate. But Hager Hubert is on fire. Feeding inside. Good contest, but not good enough. Hayili, he's lengthy. 11-5. Vienna wants to go to the semis at home. Oh, using the glass. Huge range. Hayili. There's a foul on the shot. One free throw coming up. But do not count WARSAW out. They are more than capable of making a comeback and taking this game away. Look at this shot right here. Dominic Mosler. Nice free throw right there. Mehmet Hayili brings within 6. Vienna for its offensive goal. Oh, beautiful jumper. Beautiful shot. Using the window. Mehmet Hayili. Ball down low. It's going to be short. Don't want to foul, obviously. It's a 4-point game. It's clear. We're going to have the second TV timeout. Vienna 5 points away from the semifinals. All right, 3 minutes and 21 seconds to put up enough points on the board and secure the win. Good execution out of the timeout to get a quick bucket. The feed inside. And the finish. Stan finding no other than Mosler. Deep under. Good feed. Good rebound. Going once. 3 minutes, 3-point game. It's been the best game of the event. Let's not even sugarcoat that. Two high-level teams competing at a high level. Hubert gives it up, but it's too far. Passes too hard. The ball did not get deflected. Great contest. Spinning around, feeding Hayili. Hayili, a bit short. And it will be the worst of time for Win Today Vienna to hit a drought. Offensive board, closing up the gap to a 2-point game. Dominic Moslet. Going for the deep range, off target. And now WARSAW showing why this team is undefeated in Pool B. Ahili is gonna have to shoot it 1 second. 12-second shot clock violation. That is unfortunate. He shot it a little bit too late. And now time is starting to run out. The pace was great until it hit a drought. Defensively, you can tell that Supan Alexander is not feeling his best right now. Probably the consequence of the hard fall earlier in the game and having no sub. Alexander is not even moving right now. Going for the long range. Huge hit. Mehmet Hayili brings Vienna within 3 points. Alexander does not move. He's too hurt. So it's 2-on-2 right now. Long range. No. Using the glass. They can still do it. That would be insane. He's gonna go for it. Driving hard. Baseline shot. It's gonna be too long, and Win Today Vienna is gonna run out of time. Let's be hopeful. Imagine, insane scenario, back-to-back long-range daggers to finish with 19. Oh, beautiful pass. Little volleyball tip right there. Alexander has a hard time moving around. And Win Today Vienna is going to come up short. Actually, they don't even need 18, they need 17 because they have ranking over FDI. I just saw that. They're the 3rd seed. Win Today is the 3rd seed. FDI is the 4th. The bucket. Are we going to go to overtime? And that might do the trick. going to overtime might be all that win today Vienna needed. Because you know what the deal is in overtime. First team to 2 points wins the game. They don't even need to go for 2-pointers right now. They could go with 2 mid-ranges. They did a great job early in the game, particularly finding Hubert in the paint. And WARSAW had a hard time figuring out how to slow Hubert down. And then Mehmet Hayili did a great job providing a much-needed help in the scoring. A win right now would propel win today Vienna in the semifinal. There's going to be the 15th foul against Vienna. Are they going to try to go for the kill shot? So now is the 15th foul. Apologies. Was the 4th previously. Is he going to go for the game? Long range, short. It's going to be interesting. What will Vienna do? Are they going to try to go for a quick hitter? Are they going to build their win, going for 2-1s? 4th team foul against Mustang WARSAW. First overtime game in the competition. Great screen. Hubert, well contested, goes for the mid-range. That's going to be a shot, the kill shot. He knocks it down. Dominic Mosler holds the follow-through up. WARSAW stays undefeated. What a great effort from both teams. And obviously, Supan Alexander unable to sustain the effort physically late in the stretch, impacted Vienna's chances. That is very unfortunate. Win today, Vienna gave it its best effort. It won't be in the semis, but what a great game. Congrats to both teams.